chances are you guys will never, ever get a girl like Chelsea Green. I mean, let's just call it like it is. You guys are shoving empanadas to your face, taking in the chimichangas, you're eating all that shit, all that caloric surplus, right? You're never going to get a girl like Chelsea Green, but this might give you some hope.
Here comes trouble!
We've got exclusive breaking news here on the Meepop Express. Matt Cardona has revealed his first DM with Chelsea Green. Now, why is this important? It's because we got Saudi Arabia coming up. We got the king and queen of the ring coming up, and I need questions for you guys to ask at the PLE, the press conference, so you can go up to Trips and be like, hey, Trips, remember that guy, Zack Ryder? Well, he's Matt Cardona now, and he's married to Chelsea Green, and this somehow has something to do with her current character on the main roster. That's the type of questions we need at the PLE, so I'm here to break down their first DM. On top of that, I think it's important that I show this DM and I break it down for you marks, because chances are you guys will never, ever get a girl like Chelsea Green. I mean, let's just call it like it is. You guys are shoving empanadas to your face, taking in the chimichangas, you're eating all that shit, all that caloric surplus, right? You're never going to get a girl like Chelsea Green, but this might give you some hope. If you could look at what Matt did here and bring it into your own lives, maybe you got a shot at fooling some woman into thinking that you might be reasonable, you know, to date. So let's all break it down for you guys right now. So listen, here we go. So did Matt Cardona have Chelsea Green in the bag since day one-ish? That's what we're trying to figure out here. So let's break down the DM. Now, to my left, I have it for you guys, the DM ski, as I like to call it. So January 11th, 2017. Matt Cardona makes his first move, right? And he goes with a vintage Cardona thing here. So he goes, Disney, huh? Question mark. Not two question marks, not three. He's not a loser, right? Just one question mark, a real question, and oh, and hi, to show he's a smooth operator. Now, what's important here for you marks, which you're not going to realize, is that the timing of this DM was very strategic. This was not by coincidence, right? This was not by chance. 11:12 p.m. Now, why is 11:12 p.m.? So, for good-looking people like myself and Matt, you would DM a girl at this time because, number one, you don't like rejection, right? So, the chance that she doesn't reply, there's still a spin zone going on in your head that she could be asleep. That's clearly why she didn't respond to me, because she's probably asleep right now. She's not some, you know, trashy girl going out right now and just slugging down, you know, some whatever, some lemon drops. She's not doing that. She's asleep. Right? She's got priorities. She's got something to do. She's a classy lady. So I don't expect to get a reply right away. So that's kind of just setting yourself up. So in case failure runs your way, you can avoid it and spin zone yourself. But the next morning, right? So the next morning, just like I just laid it out for you, Chelsea Green comes in with the reply at 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. So she wakes up from her beauty sleep and she checks her DMs. And she sees that she's got a DM from the internet champion. Right? The future deathmatch king. And she says, love Disney, all caps. Now, I don't necessarily agree with the all caps here for Chelsea, but I'm putting myself in the female's position because this is basically saying, like, yeah, but I'm in the bag here. Like, I'm getting what you're putting down, and whatever if you're going to ask me to go to Disney, I'm totally going to go, because there's no way you put that in all caps unless you're going to go. So, Chelsea, even though you end up married to Matt, I still would have just played it with the maybe lowercase LOVE, you know, Disney. Exclamation point, but only one. That's important. Only one exclamation. Then she goes hi and puts up the emoji. So emoji is a good sign from a female. It means she's putting in effort into the DM, into the text, whatever it may be. So guys, pay attention to that, because I'm sure that you marks most likely have never seen an emoji from a female in your life. Now, this was at 8:30 a.m. and this is where Chelsea kind of revealed her intentions, right? This is where Broski knew he had it in the bag. Because she's probably just waiting for this beefy hunk to, you know, he's probably just, you know, itching. He's probably waiting by his phone right now, Chelsea. Cardona's probably just waiting by his phone, waiting anxiously to get that text back from the hot mess from Chelsea Green. But nothing happens. He went silent. He went silent, playing hard to get. Not his first rodeo. No, no, no. No, no, no. Been through a hosky or two, huh? Yeah. So anyway, so she goes 24 minutes. Let's see. 8:30 to 8:54 a.m. 24 minutes goes by. What exactly happened in those 24 minutes? You see, Broski's playing hard to get. She wants a response, but Love Disney just wasn't enough. She still wants to reel in this beefy bastard. So how does she do it? She was definitely doing her research. Probably called up Brandy, doing her research on Broski. What is he like? Right? Who's Brandy dating at the time or married? I can't remember them. But like, where? Oh, Cody Rhodes. What is Cody Rhodes like? He likes Star Wars. Oh, there's pictures of Matt and Cody with dueling lightsabers? Like a bunch of fucking marks? Well, this is pretty obvious what we're going to do here. I'm going to say something about Star Wars. I'm not going to capitalize it, though, and show, and show that, like, I'm a total, like nerd. But Star Wars. But it clearly showed that Chelsea Green was doing her research on Broski here, on Cardona. So for you marks, if you ever think that a girl might be remotely interested, and I know you guys do when you're on a line that's like 55 blocks long for Tiffany Stratton, and you got your best one-liner, and you think that she's going to like just fall in love with you, probably not going to happen. But this would be an indication that whatever female you do approach might be interested in you. And I say this not because I'm the authority on it, but because I've been successful. I'm married to a hot Italian woman. I look like this. You know? Come on now. I mean, what are we talking about here? So anyway, so Chelsea Green goes, but bad news, ... I don't know a thing about Star Wars, ... implying maybe she could be taken under the Broski learning tree, right? Maybe she'd be taken under his learning tree, dueling lightsabers. Maybe go see the Millennial Falcon or two, right? Have a first date there. There you go, folks. So that's the deal. That's the breakdown. So if you really wanted to know if a woman the caliber of Chelsea Green is interested, just look at this DM. Matt did us a favor here by showing this because it shows how you get it done, right? When you're reaching out to a lady of that caliber, that's how you get it done. Now, this doesn't mean that you have any chance ever of getting a girl like Chelsea Green. That's probably out the window. But you can dream. You can live vicariously through this DM. And we could all thank Matt for sharing it. And you could all thank for me, a fellow good-looking person, for breaking it down for all of you. So that's it for this episode of the Me Pop Express. You see, we can go in any direction here, right? We're ranting on marks one day, and here I am trying to help you guys out, right? So just remove the Dunkaroos from your mouth, put the fork down, and maybe you'll find yourself with a lovely lady one day. That's it for this week, and we'll see ya next time, ya dumb marks.